Hello everyone, this is part 5 of What If Naruto Had the Ultimate Dojutsu, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Team 7 and Team 8 continued their trek to Rice Country as they guarded their client inside his palanquin. While everyone walked, Naruto decided to read a scroll for a Hyoten Jutsu from Haku. Haku decided to do the same as she took out a scroll also. Kiba and Kakashi talked about the possible connections and dealings of Rice Country with the client. Kakashi was surprised that Kiba of all people wanted to know about political dealings of all things. Kiba told him that he felt more inclined to learn things after hanging around Naruto. Kakashi smiled at Kiba as they talked about a few political tips. Team 7 were doing fine and still kept their sense up in case of danger. Meanwhile, Team 8 wasn't doing so well as Hinata, and Shino tried to ignore the loud boasting Sakura made about Sasuke as she had hearts in her eyes while saying it. Kurenai sighed as she wondered if Kami was evil or just the natural prankster. Soon everyone made it to a small pond as decided to stop for a break. Alright, we will rest here for about 10 minutes then we will set off again, Kakashi said to everyone. The palanquin men set the man down as he climbed out of the seat. Naruto, Kiba, and Haku walked off somewhere as Team 8 filled up on water from the pond. Man, my feet hurt, Sakura said as Shino adjusted his glasses and Hinata sighed. Kurenai began to wonder how in hell the academy passed someone like Sakura. Sakura, we have only been walking for 3 hours. Calm down, Kurenai said, to which Sakura huffed. Kurenai decided to find Kakashi as they went over the map given to them. Kurenai looked to see Naruto, Haku, and Kiba gone as she turned to Kakashi, who could only smile. I guess they want to try some new jutsu. It's amazing, without Sasuke they seem much happier. I can tell they really wanted this to happen, though they don't show it, Kakashi said to her. Kurenai chuckled with a nod as Naruto, Kiba, and Haku returned from the woods. Everyone finished the rest of the break in silence as they soon set off again. Naruto smirked as he walked up to Kiba and placed his hand on his shoulder. Hey Kiba, wanna meet Kyubi? Naruto asked him. Kiba turned to him and made a small smile with a nod. Kiba had always wanted to meet Kyubi, but Naruto seemed reluctant in the past years until today. Naruto closed his eyes along with Kiba. Naruto focused on his mindscape and Kiba as both entered the beautiful scenery of Naruto's mind. Wow Naruto, what is this place? Kiba asked him as Naruto chuckled. Naruto could see Kiba fascinated with the place as they looked to see a house off in the distance. It's my mindscape Kiba, and that house is the house I made for Kyubi, Naruto told him. Kiba gasped as they heard barking next to them. Both turned to see Kasumi and Akamaru next to them. How did they get here? Kiba wondered. Naruto shrugged his shoulders as Kasumi climbed to her second favorite spot and settled into Naruto's blue jacket shirt. Kiba chuckled as both walked to the house and knocked on the door. Naruto opened the slid door as both came into the simple-looking house. Kiba walked around for a while as he saw multiple foxes around the house. Kiba took notice of the simple things. He even saw a place that Kyubi used for training along with a bath and bedroom. Hello Naruto-kun, Kyubi said, making her presence known to the two. Kiba turned fast to see a red-haired woman with slitted eyes and a black kimono that made him blush. Naruto, that's Kyubi? Kiba asked as he pointed his finger at the woman. Kyubi chuckled along with Naruto as he nodded. Kiba, meet the famous and sexy Kyubi no Yoko, Naruto said as Kyubi took out her hand. Nice to meet you, Kiba Inuzuka, Kyubi said as Kiba shook her hand. Kiba had his mouth slightly hanged as Naruto closed it. Yes, you're not dead. Now please stop staring at my mate, Naruto said as Kiba's eyes widened and turned to Naruto. Wait, she's one of the women you said couldn't be at the council meeting. Kiba asked him. Naruto nodded with a smile as he gave Kyubi a kiss on the cheek, to which she blushed. Kiba dropped his jaw as he slowly walked towards Naruto and placed his hands on Naruto's shoulders. Why is it always you? Kiba asked as Naruto laughed. Naruto seriously didn't know either, but he wasn't one to complain about such things. Kyubi certainly didn't mind it either. Kiba soon let go as he chuckled. So have you decided? Kiba asked him. Naruto folded his arms and quirked up an eyebrow. Decided on what? Naruto asked him. Kiba suddenly chuckled, which turned into a full-blown laugh as Naruto wondered what he meant, but Kyubi had an idea. Naruto-kun, he means is Chum-chan or me the alpha female, Kyubi told him. Naruto slammed his fist into his hand in realization. Oh, so that's what he means. Well, I am not really sure, but knowing Chum-chan, she might want to be the alpha female, Naruto said, to which Kiba and Kyubi nodded. Kiba knew his mother was that kind of woman. Kyubi shrugged her shoulders in and smiled. She didn't really care if she was or wasn't, she was just happy to be with Naruto. Everyone exchanged some more pleasant conversations as Kiba and Naruto decided it was time to go. Both left Kyubi as she changed to her training clothes and went to train. With Naruto and Kiba, both soon left Naruto's mind as they opened their eyes to see that they were already in Rice Country as they saw that the sun was going down. Naruto, how long were we with Kyubi anyway? Kiba asked him. Naruto chuckled as he turned to Kiba. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that time moves differently in the mind than the actual world. It seems we were in there for about 3 hours. So we were probably walking for about 5 hours, Naruto said to him. Kiba nodded in agreement as they turned to see Haku and Kakashi slightly ahead of them. Oh, so you guys are awake now? Kakashi said with a smile. Naruto chuckled as he shortened the distance between him and his sensei. Not really, just getting my friend to know someone else, Naruto said to Kakashi. Kakashi chuckled with a nod as he knew Naruto and Kiba were talking to Kyubi. Haku wondered about it, but was too into her scroll to care too much. Well, I am glad you had a conversation. There wasn't much to go on, other than Sakura talking about Sasuke and how great he is, Haku said as she rolled her eyes. Naruto and Kiba chuckled as they turned to see their client gone. Did we complete the mission? Kiba wondered. Kakashi nodded as they turned to see the client meet with some important people. Naruto smirked as they didn't have any trouble from the mission. Having completed the mission, Naruto decided to make some shadow clones as they walked off into the forest area to practice more Hyoten techniques. Kakashi had set up a hotel for everyone along with Kurenai, as Team 7 and 8 entered the exquisite place. Kakashi set up the rooms as Hinata, and Sakura slept in one room, Shino and Kakashi had the another, Kurenai and Haku had the next, Kiba and Naruto had the last. No one complained about the arrangements as Naruto left the room and followed his clones, leaving everyone to do their own thing. Haku noticed Naruto leaving and decided to follow him as she left, also causing Kiba and Kakashi to smile. Naruto managed to find an open space as he smirked knowing that Haku was following him. Naruto spotted his clones doing the standard Hyoten practices as they were able to come through quite well in the practice. Naruto took this opportunity to perform the standard katas with his new katana as he chose to get a feel for it. Naruto even made some clones to work on the kaiten techniques Kyubi had taught him. Naruto remembered the theory behind the techniques, but putting theory to the test was harder than the theory itself. Naruto went through the kaiten hand signs as he took a deep breath. Kaiten, Ru no Jigoku Akari, fire release, Dragon Hell Rage. Naruto yelled as he shot a giant dragon of fire at some nearby trees, causing a giant fire to sweep the forest. Seeing the impending destruction of the forest if he didn't do something, Naruto made a quick flash of Fuyuten hand signs as he created a gust of wind that blew out the flames before they started to rise. The wind was quite strong as Haku was blown back slightly. Haku managed to apply chakra to her feet as she saw Naruto looking at her. Enjoy the performance? Naruto asked her. Haku smiled as she tried to straighten her hair after Naruto wind hit her. Haku chuckled as she took out a senbon. I can only wonder if you didn't make this a performance, Haku said as Naruto smiled. Or then it wouldn't be any fun at all, Haku-chan, Naruto said with the intent of making Haku blush. And what a blush it was as Haku's face turned red from the affectionate name. Haku was never called that, but being called that by Naruto made her heart a little. Naruto seemed to notice as a smile came across his face. Haku stuttered slightly trying to respond, but her words left her for a minute as she tried to calm herself down, which wasn't working. You okay, Haku-chan? You're beet red, Naruto said as he placed his hand on top of Haku's head. Haku's head shot up as she saw Naruto's face in front of hers. Naruto chuckled as he took his hand off her head and sat back against a tree. Well, I didn't tell you yesterday, so I guess I can tell you now, Naruto said as Haku forgot her blush for a second and turned serious. Haku took a seat next to him. Do you know about the Kyubi no Yoko? Naruto asked her. Haku nodded that she did. Haku remembered the rumors about the attack on Konoha. Haku continued to listen to Naruto's story as he continued. It was controlled to somebody and attacked Konoha. The Yondaime at the time could only stop the Kyubi by sealing it in a child. That child became the container of the Kyubi. It grew up hated for something that was out of its and the Kyubi's control, Naruto explained. Haku started to piece everything together and turned to Naruto. And you're the child, Haku said in realization. Naruto nodded as he turned to Haku. That's right. Now you know why people hate me, Naruto said looking down at the ground. Naruto soon gasped as he felt Haku give him a tight hug. Naruto turned to see her slightly smile. Well, people are idiots. You've been alone a lot longer than me and can still smile. I am sure you have precious people now. I at least think you're one of mine, Haku said, causing Naruto to blush. Naruto gave a soft smile as he returned to hug. Thank you, Haku-chan, Naruto said to her. Haku nodded as both stood up. Both stood up slowly until Naruto turned his head sharp to the left. Naruto grabbed Haku as both barely dodged a kunai from hitting them. Naruto immediately took out his sword as Haku took out 3 senbon and faced the direction of the kunai. Soon a man appeared with Kumo headband with a slash across it as he faced the 2 genin. Well, looks like I found something good, he said to them. Naruto nearly cursed their luck right now as they were facing an A-rank missing-nin. Naruto learned from Kyubi all about the nations and some of their elites. This man was considered the second best in rate and manipulation, only being topped by the Raikage. So to what do I owe the storm of Kumo's presence today? Naruto asked as Haku widened her eyes at the man. Knowing about the bingo book since Zabuza was in it also, Haku had to know about potential targets. Haku read about him. His name was Raymond Hichazi, more formally known. No one had been able to beat him, not even most experienced Fuyutan users. Haku, this guy is very dangerous. We need to get Kakashi-sensei and Kurenai right now, Naruto told her. Haku nodded in agreement as the 2 watched Raymond close the gap between them. Look, brats, give me whatever money you have and scram. I don't feel like killing, but I will if I should, he said to them. Naruto soon flashed the Sharingan as Raymond smirked. Aaron Uchiha. I haven't faced one for quite a long time. I remember when I had to kill some simply because of the cocky attitude, he said as Naruto smirked. Naruto made his hand signs fast and yelled. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, Naruto yelled as he made 100 clones that surrounded the storm of Kumo. Raymond smirked as he took out a sword and coursed lightning through it. All the Narutos narrowed their eyes as the real Naruto grabbed Haku and Shunshined out of sight. After they vanished, the hundreds of clones charged Raymond as they clashed their kunai with his sword. Raymond smirked as he pushed all of them back. 15 of the clones dispelled as the others readied themselves. Raymond soon flashed by them as all the clones dispelled. Raymond put his sword back in its sheath and smirked. So the brats aren't so stupid after all. Use shadow clones and retreat. Not bad, he said as he gave chase after Naruto and Haku. With Haku and Naruto, both continued to rush through the trees and could see the town in sight as they hurried back to the hotel where Kakashi and the rest of the group were. Naruto cursed as he felt Raymond's chakra signature coming at them and fast. Naruto soon turned to Haku and grabbed her arm. Haku, get Kakashi-sensei and the rest of the group. I'll try to hold him off, Naruto told her. Haku looked at him like he was insane. Naruto, you can't beat him. He's too strong, Haku told him. Naruto chuckled as he grabbed her arm. Who said anything about beating him? I have to stall him. Now go. Naruto commanded as he flew Haku forward. Haku reluctantly nodded as she ran to get Kakashi and Kurenai. Naruto in turn took out his sword as Raymond got closer. Naruto-kun, what are you doing? Don't fight him. I don't want to lose you, Kyubi pleaded. Naruto closed his eyes and opened them to show the Shinseinigan. Naruto smirked as he added Fuyutan chakra to his new sword. Kyubi-chan, I'll be careful. Try not to worry. After training with you, I doubt I'll find anything worse, Naruto said with a smile. Kyubi sighed as she couldn't back Naruto out of his decision. Naruto opened his jacket as Kasumi jumped out and stretched. Hello Naruto-sama, what's the matter? Kasumi asked him. Naruto got in front of Kasumi as he gripped his sword tighter. Long story short. We are about to stall an A-rank missing-nin and I need your help, Naruto said as Kasumi smirked. Anything for my Naruto-sama, Kasumi said as she became more feral. Naruto, thanks to Kyubi, got his nails bigger. Naruto's whiskers grew more defined as red chakra swelled around him. The wind on Naruto's blade intensified as Naruto felt Raymond closing in on him. After 5 minutes, Raymond appeared with his thunder blade as Naruto readied himself into a low Jonin stance. Raymond got in his stance as he smirked. Trying to let the girl get away, huh brat? Well, it won't help. You could have made this simple, but you made this difficult for yourself, he said to Naruto. Naruto smirked as felt the key from the A-ranked missing-nin. Naruto steeled himself as he made a simple Kaiten jutsu. Raymond smirked as he say the tiger hand sign. Kaiten techniques don't work on me, kid, Raymond said to him. Naruto chuckled as he turned to his sword. Who said it was for you? Naruto said as he blew the simple Kaiten jutsu on the sword. Soon the sword combusted from the wind and fire as the flames covered the entire length of the steel. Raymond quirked up an eyebrow as Naruto smiled. I'm not sure how long I can stall, but let's try it out to see my limits, Naruto said as he and Kasumi charged the missing-nin. Raymond threw out 3 kunai at Naruto as the blonde blocked the 3 with his sword. Naruto landed on a tree branch as Raymond dodged a chuga from Kasumi. Naruto took the moment of distraction as he launched at Raymond. Raymond smirked as he turned and collided his sword with Naruto. Fire and lighting flared in the forest as Naruto tested his new sword against Raymond. Not bad, brat, you're certainly good. Much more than I gave you credit for, Raymond said as Naruto smirked. Thanks, I try, Naruto said as the fire blade and lighting blade dueled it out. Naruto cursed as Raymond was stronger than him and felt the weight of his sword against his. Naruto hoped Haku could get to Kakashi in time. Raymond gave up the challenge since Kasumi passed by him again. Raymond backflipped and landed on an adjacent branch as Naruto got back up. Well, your kenjutsu is good. Now show me your ninjutsu, Raymond said as he flashed his hands. Naruto smirked as his eyes kept up with the movement as they copied the hand signs that Raymond was using. Brat, my Raiten techniques are capable of beating Fuyuten techniques. So whatever advantage you think you have, you don't, he said as his sword cackled. Raymond threw his sword back as Naruto's fire blade flared. Naruto brought his blade back also as Raymond smirked. So you wanna fight it out, huh brat? Raymond said as the cackling grew louder. Naruto poured nearly every ounce of chakra into his sword as he was sure he would need it. Raymond yelled along with Naruto as they swung their blades at each other. Raiten, Gyaku Kaminari no Todoroki, lighting release, reverse thunder roar, Raymond yelled as he swung the blade at Naruto. Kasumi backed up behind Naruto as he swung his sword at Raymond. Kaiten, Ru no Heiken, fire release, Dragon's fire fist, Naruto yelled as swung the blade at Raymond. Soon the techniques collided as they fought for supremacy. Raymond smirked as he felt the pressure of Naruto's technique. Naruto in turn, felt himself get pushed back slightly as he continued to fight with Raymond. The field exploded as a crater appeared between Naruto and the missing-nin. Raymond smirked as he seriously felt that he might lose, but he didn't come this far to die by a brat. Raymond pumped more chakra into his technique as it managed to push Naruto's technique back. Naruto cursed as he felt his chakra leave his body. He had to do something fast. Haku was taking longer than she should have and it started to worry him a bit. Soon a puff of smoke appeared next to Naruto as Kasumi changed to her half-human form. Naruto-sama, how are you doing? Kasumi asked him. Naruto cursed as he turned to her. Not well, Kasumi-chan. It's been over 12 minutes, Naruto said to her. Kasumi soon bit his arm as Naruto turned to her. What are you doing? He asked her. Kasumi smiled as Naruto suddenly got more power into his technique. I am giving you some chakra, Naruto-sama. It's the only way I know how right now, Kasumi said to him. Naruto smirked as Kasumi soon let go. Naruto cursed as he only needed one more edge over Raymond, but soon smirked. Thank you, Haku-chan, Naruto said as he let one hand off the sword. Naruto lost some ground, but soon did some one-handed hand signs as he stopped the ground. Naruto managed to find the small traces of water in the ground and cause them to surface. Naruto smirked as the water turned to ice. Hyoten, Sensatsu Susho, ice release, 1,000 water needles, Naruto yelled as the daggers flew towards Raymond. Raymond smirked as he decided to abandon the duel of their jutsus and backflipped some away as the needles impaled the ground. Naruto breathed heavily as he dropped his sword to the ground in exhaustion. Naruto soon fell to one knee as he looked at Raymond get back up like he didn't break a sweat yet. Well kid, it was fun, but now you die, Raymond said as he charged at Naruto with a triumphant smile on his face. Naruto breathed hard and looked up with a smile as he, thanks to Kyubi for worrying about him, added as much chakra as he could muster into the ground. Kasumi looked anxious as she couldn't move from giving Naruto the chakra that she did earlier. Hyoten, Hisatsu Hayaso, ice release, certain kill ice spears, Naruto yelled as he sent multiple ice spears from the ground causing Raymond to look in awe at how much chakra Naruto had. Naruto breathed heavily as he looked up. Naruto looked to see Raymond with his sword inches form his face. Naruto gasped as he saw a giant ice spear pierce Raymond's body as blood poured from the man's mouth. Damn it, I let my guard down in the end. Killed by a damn genin. How the mighty have fallen, Raymond said as blood slowly poured over the ice spear that was plunged into his body. Raymond's eyes seemed lifeless as he slowly brought his sword towards Naruto. Brat, I could tell you were going to be a pain when I saw you, Raymond told him. Naruto looked at him and narrowed his eyes as Raymond turned his head to Naruto's sword. I didn't think a mere genin would have one of the 5 swords of the elements, Raymond said as Naruto widened his eyes. Raymond could only stifle a painful chuckle at Naruto's confusion of his words. Haha, kid, you don't even know what you have. Take care of that sword. Not even Kiri's swords can beat that sword that you hold there. Hee, kid, take this, Raymond said as he held up his blade to Naruto. Naruto eyed the sword before turning back to Raymond. Your sword is the embodiment of the element fire. Mine is the embodiment of lighting. Fire and lighting go quite well with each other. Not cough as well as fire and wind, but well enough to be a serious problem, Raymond said as Naruto absorbed his words. Raymond held out his hand as Naruto grabbed the sword. Lighting flashed through it briefly, but settled down as Naruto narrowed his eyes. Raymond smirked and looked at the kid with a smile. Brat, you beat me, so don't go losing to anyone else, Raymond said as his hand dropped. Naruto and Kasumi looked at him as the lifeless body stayed on the spear of ice. Kasumi turned to Naruto and decided to speak. Naruto-sama, are you okay? Kasumi asked him. Naruto chuckled slightly with a sad smile and a nod. Yeah, Kasumi-chan, I just realized how much I connected with him. He may have been after me and Haku-chan, but I don't think that he was all that bad as he seemed, Naruto said as he picked up his sword. Naruto looked over the lighting sword as he took in the features. The sword was curved like his own blade, but the stripes on it were blue and in a zigzag. The handle was yellowish gold and the metal of the blade was silver. Naruto compared the 2 swords and saw they were the same length and weight. Naruto soon took the sheath Raymond had and placed it on his back in an X shape. Naruto took his old sword, that he used as a kid, and looked it over. Naruto-kun, what's wrong? Kyubi asked him. Naruto sighed as he sheathed his sword. Nothing, Kyubi-chan, just thinking a little too much, Naruto said to her. Kyubi nodded as she could tell that Naruto was on the verge of passing out. Naruto smirked as he felt Team 8's chakra signature along with Team 7's chakra signature as he passed out. Damn, you guys are late. Maybe Kakashi-sensei rubbed off on everyone, Naruto said as he closed his eyes with a smile on his face. Everyone from the group soon arrived as Kakashi looked at Naruto on the group. How is he doing? Haku asked Kakashi. Kakashi checked Naruto's pulse and smiled as he found it to be steady. He's fine, Haku. He's just exhausted, Kakashi said to her. Haku breathed a sigh of relief as Kiba and Shino picked up Naruto and walked back to the hotel. Kasumi jumped on Naruto's stomach and went to sleep. HMF, look at Naruto Barker trying to take on someone that clearly outclasses him. What a worthless idiot. Thinking his is up to Sasuke-kun's level, Sakura said as Hinata narrowed her eyes at Sakura. He did better that you ever could, Hinata muttered to herself as she walked off. Sakura didn't hear her as she soon followed the Hyuga out of the forest. Kurenai, Kakashi and Haku turned to see the man that tried to kill them, dead on an ice spear as Kakashi gasped. Naruto's good. I don't know how good, but he beat an A-rank missing-nin, Kakashi said as Kurenai gasped. He's Raymond Hichazi. An A-ranked missing-nin of Kumo. He's called the Storm of Kumo. Why is he in Rice Country? Kurenai asked. Kakashi narrowed his eye at the dead man. I don't know. His mastery over Raiten manipulation is said to equal the Raikage's, and yet Naruto beat him. For some reason that doesn't sound right, Kakashi said to them. I wonder if I should feel proud that he beat an A-rank missing-nin with my jutsu, Haku said, to which Kakashi shrugged his shoulders. Kakashi did the standard hunter nin job and cut off the man's head and sealed it inside a scroll. Kakashi wrote a note on along with the scroll as he summoned Pakken to the scene. What can I do for you, Kakashi? Pakken asked him. Kakashi smiled as he looked at his dog. Pakken, give this scroll to Hokage-sama for me, Kakashi said to him. Pakken nodded with a smile as he vanished in a swirl of smoke. Kakashi soon sighed as the ice turned back to water as the lifeless body fell to the ground. I can only wonder what Hokage-sama will think, Kakashi said as Kurenai nodded in agreement as the three shunshined back to the hotel with their teams. Hokage Mansion. Sarutobi sat in his seat as he went through the dreaded paperwork. Soon smoke appeared as the papers flew all over the room. Sarutobi sighed in irritation as Pakken appeared with a scroll in his mouth. News from Kakashi? Sarutobi asked. Pakken nodded as he dropped the scroll from his mouth. Sarutobi picked up the scroll and unsealed the scroll as a head puffed out. Sarutobi quirked up an eyebrow until a note fell out. Hokage-sama. Here is the head of a ranked missing-nin, Raymond Hichazi. He fell in battle fighting one of my genin, Naruto Uzumaki. I was able to sever the head of said shinobi, but Naruto was able to beat him. I surmise that Naruto managed to end the fight also. I don't know how he did it as he is unconscious right now. I should tell you to add the money to the bounty to Naruto's account. That is all, Hokage-sama. Kakashi Hatake. Sarutobi read the letter as shock appeared on his face. Sarutobi soon dropped the letter as he stared at the paperwork currently on his desk. Naruto-kun did what? Shino and Kiba took Naruto into the hotel as they placed him on his bed. Kiba was quite anxious as he wondered about the fight between Naruto and the missing-nin. Everyone else followed in as they gathered around the room. Kakashi, Kurenai, and Haku, being the last ones inside, closed the door and turned to Naruto. How is he doing? Haku asked them. Kiba and Shino sighed in a negative fashion as Haku sat on a chair. I'm still surprised Naruto managed to beat an A-rank missing-nin, Kiba said to them. Sakura scoffed with a smirk as everyone turned to her. I bet Naruto Baka only won by luck. Had it been Sasuke-kun, he would have beaten that guy without breaking a sweat, Sakura said as everyone rolled their eyes. Haku slowly formed an ice senbon as she wondered if anyone would miss the loudmouth girl. Well, regardless of the case, it doesn't change the fact Naruto did beat him. It seems it took a toll on his body though, Shino said, to which Kakashi nodded in agreement. I sent a message to Hokage-sama, I'm sure it will be discussed when we return, Kakashi told them. Everyone nodded in agreement, but turned to see Naruto mumble. No, don't do it, Naruto said in his sleep. Everyone could only wonder what he was talking about. Is he dreaming? Hinata asked. Kurenai could only nod as the others heard him. You can't do it that way. You have to take it in your mouth slowly. That's it, calmly feel it on your tongue, Naruto said as he continued to dream. Haku, Kurenai, and Hinata blushed a deep red as Kiba slammed his head on the bed with a laugh as he held his stomach. Kakashi and Shino raised an eyebrow at him, but if one looked close enough, they could see a smile appear on each of their faces. Sakura didn't know what to make of the situation at all as she had a blank look on her face. Kakashi, you should stop reading that smut in front of your genin, Kurenai said, to which Kakashi sweet-dropped. Why does everything come back to my book? Kakashi asked as Kiba turned to his sensei. Kiba still held his stomach as he tried to calm down. Kakashi-sensei, we should all go now. If I stay here, I am going to die from the laughter, Kiba told him. Kakashi sweet-dropped again along with everyone else. Kiba, you're Naruto's roommate, Kakashi said simply. Kiba stopped laughed, but soon started laughing again with a nod as Naruto continued. Ah, the ramen was nice and good. Just like always, Naruto said as he went back to silent. Everyone's mouths hanged slightly as they got the wrong impression from Naruto. It was about ramen, Hinata asked in massive shock. Kakashi chuckled while Shino twitched an eyebrow. The Aberrane turned to leave as he closed the door. Well everyone, we completed our mission, let's get some sleep. We will leave in the afternoon, Kakashi said to them. Everyone nodded as they all filed out, leaving only Kiba and Naruto in the room. Well, Naruto, you are full of surprises, Kiba said as he started to go to bed. Sleep claimed Team 7 and 8 laid in the soft beds prepared for them. Next morning, Naruto opened his eyes to the rays of sunshine as he turned his head to see Kiba sleeping. Naruto chuckled slightly, but got up as he stretched his arms. Naruto winced at some sudden pain as he turned to his left arm. I don't remember taking that much damage, Naruto said as Kyubi stirred from the light sleep she was having. That's the price you pay for making your left arm handle that technique while you did the one-handed hand signs with your right hand, Kyubi told him with a slight chuckle in her voice. Naruto pouted with a huff as he took out his new sword. Naruto glanced over the features of the sword again as he remembered his fight with the missing-nin. I wonder if there are more sword like these too, Naruto said as Kyubi went into a thinking pose. She had heard about the swords of the elements, but had never seen them herself. This was her first time actually seeing them with her own eyes, but she wondered if Raymond was right. If that missing-nin was right, then there are 3 other swords out there, Kyubi told him. Naruto nodded in agreement as he put on the clothes he had and exited the room. Naruto exited the hotel as he stood in the field where he had the fight. Naruto looked to see that the body was gone and the ice spikes melted. Naruto sighed as he made some shadow clones and took out his fire sword and his lightning sword. Naruto smirked as the flames covered the sword in his right hand and the lightning cackled in the sword on his left. Naruto turned to his shadow clones as he gave his trademark grin. Alright, come at me with all the styles of taijutsu that we learned. I might as well get a dual sword style down, Naruto told his clones. Everyone nodded in agreement, but smirked as Naruto turned his head. And why couldn't you ask us to help you? Someone asked. Naruto turned around and smiled as he saw Kiba and Haku appear from the trees. Well, I thought you two were sleeping and girls need their beauty sleep, don't they? Naruto asked as Kiba stifled a chuckle and turned to Haku. Haku's eye twitched as she looked at Naruto with an innocent smile. Please Naruto-kun, don't mistake me for someone else. I might take offense to it, Haku told him. Naruto nodded with smile as he took a basic stance that he knew on dual swords. Naruto turned to see Haku unsheathe her sword as she had managed to get used to the weight of it in a sense. Kiba took out a Kamaru as the dog took the minute to run around the field. Naruto opened his jacket as Kasumi came out and stretched. A good day for training, isn't it, Naruto-sama? Kasumi asked him. Naruto chuckled with a nod as Kasumi went through the standard stretches as her black fur grew wilder and her teeth sharpened. Naruto smirked as he looked behind him to see Kiba on all fours along with a Kamaru. He turned to also see Haku and strangely her sword was looking more and more iceblade looking. Naruto looked in front of him as his clones readied their kunai and shuriken. Man, you're all going to try to kill me, aren't you? Naruto asked everyone. The clones nodded along with Kiba and Haku. Kasumi, having trained with Naruto, didn't need to give an answer, but smirked as she claws sharpened a bit more. It wouldn't be training if we didn't, Naruto, Kiba told him. Naruto chuckled with a nod as the fire and lightning blades burned and cackled again. Naruto closed his eyes for a second and opened them to reveal the Sharingan. Naruto revealed the 2 tomos in each eye as he readied his 2 swords. Well then, come at me, Naruto said as everyone charged at him. With Team 8 and Kakashi. Kakashi and Kurenai were up already as they exited the hotel. Kurenai suddenly felt a massive group of chakra signatures as she turned to Kakashi. You feel that, Kakashi? Kurenai asked. Kakashi nodded as both went into the direction of the multiple chakra signatures. Both rushed through the tree and landed on a branch as Kakashi smirked. I guess we found our problem, Kakashi said, to which Kurenai chuckled. Both looked to see Naruto dual-wielding his swords as his lighting blade clashed with Haku's sword. I guess he wants to get used to that sword. It's not every day that you get a sword from an A-rank missing-nin, Kakashi said to her. Kurenai nodded in agreement as the two watched the training. It's also not every day that a genin beats an A-rank missing-nin, Kurenai said with a chuckle. Kakashi nodded in agreement as they watched the battle unfold on the field. On the field, Naruto battled with Haku as he started to feel the pressure of her sword on his lightning blade. Naruto slightly cursed as he gave up the fight to avoid a rain of kunai that would have struck him had he not moved. Naruto turned his head fast to see Kiba, Akamaru, and Kasumi spiral at him as he spiraled also. Naruto smirked as the lightning and fire from his swords coursed through the technique. Naruto slammed into Kiba, Kasumi, and Akamaru as he yelled. Kogi no Arashi Gatsuga, Firestorm Fang passing Fang, Naruto yelled as he battled against his three friends and the dogs as the explosion came to the field. Kiba and Akamaru hit a nearby tree along with Kasumi as Naruto hit the ground. Naruto picked up both swords as he steadily rose to his feet. Naruto became slightly exhausted as he'd been fighting for over an hour with his friends and his clones. Naruto saw all the clones around him and decided that he might as well try a new jutsu that he managed to work on in his earlier years. Naruto's clones surrounded him fast as Naruto weaved his hand signs fast as he disappeared. The Naruto clones stopped as they looked around the field. No one could find the real Naruto, but soon they saw the clouds darken as thunder and lightning dominated the skies. All the clones soon dodged the lightning strikes as they tried to find Naruto in all the chaos. Soon the ground erupted in flames as everything that ranged from the trees to the grass burned as all the clones stared in horror of the action. Everyone wondered what kind of ninjutsu this was, but soon saw Naruto coming onto the field as he had both swords in his hand. The clones smirked as they ran at Naruto, but stopped midway as the real Naruto smirked at them. What is the one thing that makes you tremble? Naruto asked his clones. Naruto flashed behind him as he sheathed his swords. Magen, Sekai no Shonatsu, demonic illusion, world's never-ending nightmares, Naruto simply said as all the clones puffed out of existence. Haku and Kiba quirked up an eyebrow as they found that the clones were randomly screaming suddenly like they were in some form of torture, then puffed out of existence. Naruto appeared behind them with a smile on his face as he soon hit the ground. I think that's enough training, guys, Naruto said to them. Haku and Kiba nodded as Kasumi ran to Naruto. Naruto breathed heavily as Haku and Kiba ran to Naruto. Kakashi-sensei, Kurenai-sensei, you can come out now, Naruto said to them. Haku and Kiba turned around to see the two Jonin walking towards them as everyone smiled. Kakashi smiled while Kurenai had a look of shock on her face as she approached Naruto. Naruto, how did you do that? Kurenai asked him. Haku and Kiba were confused at what he did as Naruto smirked. I learned a few things growing up, Kurenai-sensei, Naruto said as Kurenai just stared wide-eyed at the blonde. Haku and Kiba turned to Kakashi with a blank look. What did Naruto-kun do? Haku asked Kakashi. Kakashi smirked as he turned to see Haku and Kiba's confused faces. Naruto just ended the fight with his clones using a genjutsu, Kakashi said to them. Haku gasped along with Kiba. Naruto did a genjutsu? Kiba asked, to which Kakashi nodded. Kakashi was just as surprised as them, but Kurenai was even more surprised. I saw everything. That was a true genjutsu. How did you do it? Kurenai asked him. Naruto chuckled as he slowly stood with the help of Kiba. It's a genjutsu I learned about 3 years ago. I was under some training and was able to do it. Because of my large chakra capacity, I had to find an alternate way of doing genjutsu and I found it, Naruto told them. Everyone nodded, but looked at the time as it was close to 12, so they decided to talk on the road back. Everyone headed back to the hotel as they saw Sakura, Hinata, and Shino waiting for them. Where have you guys been? Sakura hollered as Naruto, Kiba, and Haku rubbed their ears. Kakashi and Kurenai sighed as they made it back to the group. Alright everyone, our mission is done. Let's go home, Kakashi said to everyone. Everyone nodded as they quickly hit the trees and ran off back to Konoha. Everyone moved at a high speed back so as to make it back before nightfall. Kurenai turned to Naruto with a smile on her face as Haku and Kiba turned to him also. So as you were saying earlier, Naruto, Kurenai said, to which Naruto could only smile. Naruto held Kasumi on his arm as he softly patted her head while beginning to talk. Well, the genjutsu basically shows the target a picture of the world around them bursting into a sea of lightning and fire. I had the idea from a thunderstorm I experienced as a kid. It was hard to learn, but I got it down. I need to expend a lot of chakra for me to be able to do it, or genjutsu techniques won't work. That is virtually the only high-level genjutsu technique I have come up with right now. I know only other genin level ones, Naruto said to them. Kurenai nodded with a smile as she found the genjutsu spectacular as she found her opinion of Naruto rising. So what rank is it? Kiba asked him. Naruto smirked as he turned to Kiba. Naruto wasn't sure, but based on how much of a nightmare his clones experienced and the amount of chakra to influence their minds, Naruto had to say that. It's an B-rank genjutsu, Naruto told Kiba. Kiba nodded as everyone raced back to Konoha for a needed break. Everyone decided to have their own chat while they traveled back. Kurenai gave Naruto some helpful tips on the genjutsu field while Kakashi gave Haku a scroll for an advanced Suiten jutsu. Haku gratefully accepted the scroll while she read up on the requirements of the scroll. Hinata and Shino kept to themselves while Sakura dreamed about asking her beloved Uchiha on another date. Kiba decided to ask Kakashi on the better ways of improving his chakra control so that he would be able to use more of his clan's techniques to become stronger. Gates of Konoha, 7 hours later. Team 7 and Team 8 finally appeared in front of the gates and smiled as they hit the dirt road and decided to walk. The sun was just about to go down as everyone began to walk, but stopped when they saw Sakura on the ground huffing. Did we have to move so fast? Man, I'm tired, Sakura said, wiping the beads of sweat that continued to drop from her face. Naruto groaned slightly along with Kiba and Haku as everyone waited for Sakura to catch her breath. Naruto turned to Kurenai with a smile on his face as he walked up to her. Thank you for the genjutsu tips, Kurenai-sensei. I'll put 'em to good use, Naruto told her. Kurenai chuckled with a nod as she turned her attention to Naruto. You're welcome, Naruto. Come talk to me again if you need anything else, Kurenai told him. Naruto nodded with a chuckle as Sakura soon got up and the group continued to walk. Upon reaching the gate, everyone flashed their identification to the guards as they made it into their home. Everyone gave a sigh of relief like they got back from a tough mission, which in the case of Naruto, did. Everyone began to walk through the village as they made it to the Hokage mansion to give their report. Upon entering, they all saw Sasuke along with his new sensei as the two turned to see the group. Hey Sasuke-kun, Sakura yelled as the group winced while they covered their ears. Sasuke narrowed his eyes as they met Naruto. Well dope, how was the mission? I bet you didn't get anything done, did you? Sasuke asked him. Kiba and Haku narrowed their eyes at Sasuke while Naruto smirked. Oh, nothing emo, just beat an A-rank missing-nin. Yeah, nothing too hard, Naruto said with an innocent smile. Sasuke gritted his teeth as Naruto smirked. I also got a new sword. Isn't it wonderful? Naruto said as he pulled out his lightning sword. Sasuke had to stare in awe at the blade as Team 8, save Sakura, and Team 7 chuckled at Sasuke's reaction. Kakashi soon stopped laughed as he turned to Sasuke's sensei. Hey Genma, so you're Sasuke's new sensei, Kakashi said as the Jonin sighed. Genma took the senbon out of his mouth with a smile as he turned to Kakashi. Not by choice, I'll tell you that, Kakashi. I have better things to do than teach some arrogant brat, Genma said to him. Kakashi chuckled as he took out his book and began to read. So you just got back from a mission? Kakashi asked him. Genma nodded in a positive fashion as he turned back to see Sasuke talking down to most of the team. We just finished another C-rank mission. The brat has been telling me to take him on stronger missions. So I take him on those with the least risk, Genma said to Kakashi. Kakashi nodded with a sigh as he patted Genma softly on the shoulder. Well, good luck with Sasuke, Kakashi responded. Genma nodded with a sigh as he and Sasuke turned to leave, but Sakura stopped him. Hey Sasuke-kun, would you like to? No, Sasuke said as he slammed the door. Sakura sighed, but pumped her fist in the air full of determination. Meanwhile, Team 7 and 8 reviewed their mission with Sarutobi as the man smiled. Nice work everyone. Team 8, your pay will be added to your account. You may go, Sarutobi said as Kurenai, Shino, Hinata, and Sakura filed out, leaving only Team 7 in the office. Now with that taken care of, Naruto-kun, please explain how you beat an A-rank missing-nin, Sarutobi said with his ears at full attention. Naruto nodded with a smile as Kakashi put up a privacy seal for security reasons. Well Gigi, I can tell you that I completely beat him by luck, Naruto said as his story began. Naruto told Sarutobi about the interaction between him and Haku, which caused said girl to blush slightly. Naruto went on to talk about the fight between him and Ramen. While Sarutobi and Kakashi heard Naruto's story, both were impressed with his sense of fighting as Naruto ended the story with the small discussion he and Ramen had about the elemental swords. Naruto ended his story as he gauged Sarutobi's reaction. Sarutobi had a blank expression on his face as he tried to come to terms with what Naruto had told him. Gigi, are you okay? Naruto asked him. Sarutobi looked at Naruto and a smile came across his face. Nice work, Naruto-kun, very nice work. I am very impressed with you. And not only you, but I am also impressed with Haku and Kiba. Both you have done a good job. I know that the Jonin is supposed to recommend his students, but I fully allow all three of you to take the Chunin exams in 1 month. I must say that the three of you are more capable at this than any of the genin I know, Sarutobi said with a smile. Naruto, Haku, and Kiba smiled with nods as Kakashi chuckled. Well, it seems that you three show much promise, Kakashi said to them. All three nodded as they turned to leave, but Naruto was stopped by Sarutobi. And Naruto-kun, the money for the bounty of Ramen has been added to your account, Sarutobi told him. Naruto smirked with a nod as Team 7 left the mansion. Everyone walked home as they decided to talk. So we only have a month to prepare for the Chunin exams. Sounds interesting, Kiba said, to which Haku and Naruto nodded with smiles on their faces. Wow, to be recommended by a Kage. I feel so important, Haku said with an innocent chuckle. Naruto and Kiba could only nod as Kiba went home. Kiba, say hi to Chum-chan and Hana-chan for me, Naruto told him. Kiba chuckled with a thumbs up as he took to the rooftops and rushed home. Naruto and Haku continued their trek home as they enjoyed the night air. You know, Naruto-kun, you scared me when I saw you passed out on the ground, Haku told him. Naruto chuckled as he nodded his head sheepishly. Yeah, sorry about that, Haku-chan. I didn't mean to worry you, but if you got hurt then I don't know what I'd do, Naruto told her. Haku blushed slightly as her heart skipped a beat for a second. Both continued to walk back to the apartment as Naruto's stomach grumbled. Naruto blushed while Haku chuckled. I guess you would be hungry. You didn't eat any dinner or breakfast, Haku said to him with a soft chuckle. Naruto nodded with a smile as he turned on a corner. Naruto soon got a twinkle in his eye as he turned to Haku. Naruto suddenly bowed his head and got down on one knee with his hand sticking out facing Haku. Lady Haku, would you give this wonderful shinobi the honor of taking you to dinner tonight? Naruto asked her. Haku blushed with a smile as she adopted a thinking pose. Is this wonderful shinobi asking me for a date? Haku asked him. Naruto smiled as he looked up at her and chuckled with a nod. If the lady allows me to, Naruto said, to which Haku blushed a bit more. Haku chuckled as she walked up to Naruto and calmly smiled as she extended her hand. I would love for this handsome shinobi to take me to dinner, Haku told him as she grabbed his hand. Naruto smirked as he pulled Haku in the direction of favorable location to eat. After a bit of walking, Naruto brought Haku to the small stand. Naruto held up the curtain as he took Haku inside. Haku smelled the warm scent of noodles as her stomach grumbled also. Sounds like I'm not the only one, Naruto said to her. Haku blushed with a slight nod and smile on her face as she took a seat next to Naruto. Soon an old man came out behind the counter as he and his daughter smiled at their two customers. Well, it's been quite a while, Naruto, how have you been? The man asked him. Naruto chuckled as he looked the man over along with his daughter. Hey Tuki Gigi, hey Ayami-chan, I'm fine. How have you been? Naruto asked him. Tuki smiled as he turned around. Business has been the usual. And who is this? Ayami asked him while eyeing the person with him. Naruto smiled as he turned to Haku. This is one of my friends. He is Haku, Naruto said, deciding not to spill the secret that she was a woman without her approval. Haku smiled as Naruto did indeed keep his promise. Haku smiled as she shook Ayami's hand. Hello, nice to meet you, Ayami-san, Haku said, showing her acting skills. Naruto stifled a chuckle at the interaction as Ayami turned to Naruto. So Naruto, what are your orders? Ayami asked him. Naruto smirked as he went over the menu they had. 2 miso ramens for me and a vegetable ramen for Haku, Naruto said to her. Ayami nodded as Haku turned to Naruto. How'd you know I wanted vegetable ramen? She asked him. Naruto smirked as he adopted a thinking pose. Well, I figured that women like to watch their figure, Naruto said, to which Haku's eyebrow twitched slightly in a slight annoyance, but she had to admit that Naruto was right. Both talked over the mission they had as they awaited their food. Haku went through some of her life as a runaway shinobi and Naruto told of most of his life in Konoha, well, the pleasant memories anyway. Both soon had their food made as Naruto took a whiff of the food. Naruto gave Haku her chopsticks as they each broke them and brought their hands together. Itadakimasu, both said as Naruto took the noodles in his mouth, but made it careful not to slurp like he usually did since he was in the presence of a woman. Haku took note of the politeness Naruto was using with his food and smiled, then whispered. Are you trying make an impression on me? Haku softly asked him. Naruto chuckled as he took another tiny slurp of ramen. I wasn't aware that I was doing that, but is it working? Naruto asked her. Haku chuckled as she nodded with a soft smile. I must say that you are. You're still eating faster than me, Haku told Naruto, to which the blonde looked down to see more than half of his first ramen bowl done. Naruto blushed from the embarrassment and sheepishly chuckled as he rubbed the back of his head. Sorry about that. I'm just very hungry right now, Naruto said, to which Haku chuckled with a nod. Haku took another mouthful of the delicious noodles as she took some of the broth with it also. Haku smiled as she never had such delicious noodles in her life, though she was happy to not have to eat in a hurry like most of the former times of her life. Naruto soon finished his first bowl as Haku finished half of hers. Ayami gave Naruto the second bowl as Naruto took the noodles into his mouth at a slightly faster pace than the last one. Haku could hear the slurping, but it didn't bother her much. Haku soon finished her bowl as she continued to stare at Naruto as he calmly finished the second bowl. Good as always, Tsukiji. What's the cost? Naruto asked them. Both turned to each other and smiled. It's no cost, Naruto, the both said, but Naruto chuckled at them, which raised a few eyebrows from the father-daughter pair and Haku. Naruto simply took out his wallet and smiled. Let me pay this time. I have the money for it now, Naruto said to them. Ayami and Tsuki glanced at each other and chuckled with a nod as they knew that Naruto wouldn't take a no. Alright then, Naruto-kun, your total cost is 806 yen, Ayami said to him. Naruto nodded as he paid the bill and took Haku to go home. Both enjoyed the quiet of the village as they walked home. So are you ready to start training tomorrow? Haku asked him. Naruto chuckled with a smile as he turned to Haku. You gonna help me with my training? Naruto asked her. Haku chuckled as she looked up at the stars and softly smiled. If you okay with me, then I don't mind. We still need to finish that collaboration jutsu with Kiba, Haku said to him. Naruto nodded as he remembered when he, Haku, and Kiba walked off to a small spot in the 10-minute break period that Kakashi gave them on their mission. True, it does revolve a lot around your use of the ice mirrors, Naruto told her. Haku nodded with a chuckle as they soon appeared in front of the apartment. Naruto walked Haku to the door as she slowly opened it. Thank you for the dinner, Naruto-kun, Haku told him. Naruto nodded with a smile and turned to leave, but stopped as he turned back to Haku. I might be dense, but I just noticed that you said, Naruto-kun, Naruto told her. Haku blushed with a slight smile and nod as she turned back to Naruto. Haku felt her heart beat rapidly as she looked into Naruto's deep cerulean eyes as she blushed deeply. I did say that to you. I am just grateful for the life that you allowed me to have. I can only wonder where my life would be if I ran to Zabuza-sama at the time that you stopped me. So I just want to say, Haku suddenly looked at the ground as Naruto quirked up an eyebrow. Haku soon slammed her lips into Naruto's lips for a quick kiss as Naruto widened his eyes. Naruto continued to be emotionless as Haku soon let go. Good night, Naruto-kun, Haku said in a quick fashion as she slammed the door. Naruto continued to stare at the door a little while longer until he heard the voice of someone. Hello, Earth to Naruto-kun. Are you alive or do I have to restart your heart after that little act? Kyubi asked him with her soft voice. Naruto soon snapped out of his daze as he walked to his door. And where have you been? Naruto asked her. Kyubi chuckled as she did some stretching. Oh, doing some things. I had my private training time and private bath time. Then I had a nap on the soft silk sheets you made me. And you were going to tell me when you learned such a genjutsu too, Kyubi told him. Naruto sweet-dropped as he instantly nodded and told her how he managed to make the technique up 3 years ago. Kyubi smiled that he was able to use genjutsu despite his chakra capacity. She felt a sense pride from the proclamation, but wasn't sure why. Naruto soon closed the door to his room as Kasumi came out of his jacket. Yawn *, hello Naruto-sama, anything happen while I was asleep? Kasumi asked him. Naruto chuckled as he sat on his bed. No, Kasumi-chan, other than the fact that we are competing in the Chunin exams in a month, Naruto said to her. Kasumi smiled as she ran around the room in a happy fashion, to which Naruto chuckled. Kyubi quirked up an eyebrow at Naruto's statement, but soon smiled. Well, looks like you are going to have more training now from me, Kyubi told him. Naruto chuckled with a nod as he fed Kasumi. So what are you going to teach me now over the month? Naruto asked her. Kyubi adopted a thinking pose as she laid on the bed. Well, since you have a genjutsu technique now, then we will start you on some genjutsu training. I will now teach you the fuinjutsu that I know also. Then you will develop that dual sword style that I saw you doing earlier. And to end it off, you will learn more Raiten, Kaiten, and Suten techniques to end the month. That enough for you? Kyubi asked him. Naruto nodded with a smirk as he changed to his pajama clothes. Sure, Kyubi-chan. Top that with the training Kakashi-sensei will have us do, and I will be thoroughly exhausted by the end of the day, Naruto said as he knew that he was going to have a long month ahead of him. That's my Naruto-sama, but don't worry, I will training with Naruto-sama also, Kasumi said to him. Naruto chuckled as he gave Kasumi a slight kiss on the nose and smiled. Thank you, Kasumi-chan, Naruto said to her. Kasumi nodded with a smile as Kyubi's eyes twinkled. So Naruto is almost meeting the requirement to that promise, eh? Kyubi said to him. Naruto blushed with a nod as he remembered his promise to Chum. That's right, Kyubi-chan, Naruto said as he turned off the lights to his room. Naruto soon laid on the bed as Kasumi jumped on his stomach. Kyubi got in her own bed as she turned off the lights also. Naruto looked up at the dark ceiling and smiled. Haku's lips are quite soft, Naruto simply said as he let the sleep claim him. Naruto sighed as he knew that the next 4 weeks till the Chunin exams would be hectic for him, Haku and Kiba as he went to sleep. Next morning, Naruto woke up to the bright sunshine as he stretched himself awake. Naruto smirked as he looked down to see Kasumi still curled into a ball on his stomach. Naruto ruffled her soft black hair slightly as Kasumi opened her eyes to see Naruto's soft and pleasant smile. Kasumi gave a quick yawn as she jumped off her mate's stomach and onto the bed. Good morning, Naruto-sama, good day for training, isn't it? Kasumi asked him. Naruto smirked with a nod as he got up and walked to the bathroom. Kasumi followed after him as she changed to her half-human form. Naruto ran the water as he saw Kasumi appear with a towel. Naruto instantly blushed as he backed up to the wall and pointed his finger at Kasumi, who could only smile at Naruto's reaction each time she did this. Kasumi-chan, why are you coming in here like that? Naruto asked her with a slight nosebleed. Kasumi smiled as she put a sway into her hips as she moved closer to Naruto. Naruto-sama, don't you like this? Kasumi asked him. Naruto stuttered as he saw Kasumi's face just inches from his own. Kasumi's tail swayed slightly at the entertainment she was getting, but gasped as she felt Naruto's lips over hers. Kasumi felt her legs go numb as she fell to the ground. Naruto smirked as he pulled her a little closer as he deepened the kiss with her. Naruto soon chuckled as he let go of Kasumi as he watched her gasp for air. No fair, Naruto-sama, Kasumi said with a slight blush as Naruto got up and ran the warm water over Kasumi's back. Sorry, Kasumi-chan, but you started this and I just had to finish it. That's the way it works, Naruto told her. Kasumi chuckled with a confused nod as Naruto scrubbed her back down to her tail. Kasumi in turn did Naruto's back with her gentle hands as both enjoyed the relaxation of the bathroom. Naruto and Kasumi soon exited the bathroom as Naruto went to the closet to get some clothes. Kasumi sat on the bed as she watched Naruto rummage through his clothes closet. Naruto smirked as he pulled his black shirt with the red swirl and black anbu pants. Naruto grabbed his 2 elemental swords, he put them in an X shape on his back. Satisfied with what he had, Naruto closed the closet and went to the kitchen and took out some vegetable ramen. Naruto smirked as he figured he found the way to have healthy food and it being delicious at the same time. Naruto took out Kasumi's food as he put it in a bowl on the table. Kasumi walked over to the table as she ate her food along with Naruto. Naruto slurped his noodles as he turned to the clock to see it was almost the meeting time for Team 7. Naruto quickly finished his noodles as Kasumi finished her food also. Ready to go, Kasumi-chan? Naruto asked her. Kasumi smiled as she kissed his cheek before changing back to her dog form. Ready whenever you are, Naruto-sama, Kasumi said as she took her spot on Naruto's head as the two exited the room. Naruto locked the door as he ran down the stairs and stood in front of Haku's room. Naruto smirked as he remembered their encounter last night, as it still made him blush from the action. After 3 minutes of waiting, Haku appeared out as she closed her door. Naruto smirked as he noticed the slight blush on Haku's face as he placed his hand on Haku's shoulder. You ready to go, Haku-chan? Naruto asked her. Haku smiled with a nod as they both jumped to the rooftops and headed for the Inuzuka compound. Naruto looked down at the streets to see the people converse as usual. Naruto shifted his eyes to the far right as he saw some of the Anbu moving through the village also. Naruto scanned the group to see one of them with dark purple hair and a cat mask covering the person's face. Naruto simply shrugged as both rushed to make it to the Inuzuka compound. Inuzuka compound. Kiba was sitting in silence with Chum and Hana as he continued to eat his breakfast. Chum and Hana noted the silence also, but there wasn't much to talk about, so no one said anything. Hana decided to break the ice as she turned to her little brother. So Kiba, I heard that you and your team have been nominated for the Chunin exams, Hana said as Kiba looked up from his meal and smiled. That's right sis, we got nominated by the Hokage last night. It felt amazing, Kiba said as Chum and Hana chuckled. Hana turned to her mother with a smile as she narrowed her eyes. Counting down the days, Ka-san? Hana asked her. Chum dropped her fork as her face turned slightly red. Kiba and Hana laughed at their mother's actions as Chum stuttered. Why would I be counting the days? Chum asked her. Hana raised an eyebrow as Chum blushed a little harder. Kiba smirked at his mother as Chum sighed. Chum quickly ate her food and put the dishes in the sink as she sped past her children, closing the door to the kitchen, to which Hana and Kiba chuckled as they both finished their food also. Kiba's ears twitched as he and Hana heard the door being knocked on. Kiba smirked as he knew that it was Naruto and Haku meeting with him. Kiba said his goodbyes to his mother and sister as he met up with Naruto and Haku. Hey guys, is everyone ready for a day of training? Naruto asked them. Kiba nodded with a smile full of determination along with Haku. All three headed to the training grounds as they waited for Kakashi to arrive. Everyone knew the standard protocol from Kakashi, so Haku and Kiba turned to Naruto for any kind of instruction while they waited for their sensei to arrive. Alright, since we are on time and he arrives late every 2 or 3 hours, let's use our time and training. We will each take a soldier pill when he arrives to teach us, Naruto told them. Haku and Kiba nodded in agreement as Naruto decided to talk to Kyubi. You awake, Kyubi-chan? Naruto asked her. Kyubi smirked as she lifted her eyes and stretched while her tail flailed around before wrapping around her body. I'm up and about, Naruto-kun. Is your sensei late as usual? Kyubi asked her blonde. Naruto sighed with a nod as Kyubi shook her head. Oh well, nothing you can do about that. Well, let's get started. First, we are going to train you in some of my genjutsu techniques which make perfect use of your chakra capacity. After that, I will instruct you in the ways of fuinjutsu. You might want to go to the library and study up on the fuinjutsu also. It's not as good as mine, but you never know, Kyubi told him. Naruto nodded with a smile as he made 3 cage bunshin. Naruto turned his head to see Haku near the pond of water while she read up on a scroll about turning water into an ice shark. Naruto turned his head in the other direction to see Kiba and Akamaru practicing the newest techniques taught by the Chum. Naruto chuckled as he turned to see Kasumi on the ground waiting for her instructions. Naruto turned back to his clones and pointed to the first one. You, go to the library and get me some books on the beginnings of fuinjutsu, Naruto told the clone. The clone saluted the real Naruto as he disappeared in a fire and lighting shunshin. Naruto smirked as he turned to the second one. You are going to practice the genjutsu techniques taught by Kyubi-chan with some other clones, Naruto said to him. The clone nodded as it made 3 more clones as ran off into the trees, leaving the real Naruto, 1 more clone, and Kasumi in the clearing. Naruto turned to Kasumi and his clone as he drew his fire and lighting sword. You and Kasumi-chan are going to help me develop my twin sword kenjutsu, Naruto told his clone. The clone nodded with a smile as they paired off and backed away from Haku and Kiba a bit more to be safe. Naruto smirked as his clone took out a kunai and covered it in Fuyutin chakra. Kasumi changed to her half-human form as Naruto flashed his Sharingan. Let's develop the Sharingan while we're at it, Naruto told them. Both nodded as they charged at Naruto with the intent to kill him. Kiba and Haku turned fast as they heard the clash and noises of Naruto's swords as they saw the brief flashes of fire and lightning as they turned back to their own training. 1 hour later, Naruto returned to the field to see some of the tree torn with Kiba huffing and a frozen pond with Haku smirking at the accomplishment. Naruto breathed heavily as he sheathed his swords as he saw his clone return with the Fuinjutsu book. Naruto smirked as he dispelled the clone. Kasumi took the time to improve her stamina as she ran around the training field doing some tiring laps. Naruto sat on a tree as he opened the book. Naruto soon called Kyubi as she took a look at the book through Naruto's eyes. Kyubi sighed as she saw enough. Naruto-kun, return the book. These people know nothing about true Fuinjutsu. Come to your mindscape, I will teach the real way to you, Kyubi told him. Naruto nodded as he sat in a meditative pose and closed his eyes. Naruto appeared in his mindscape as he saw Kyubi sitting under a branch as she looked over the scenery. Naruto walked over to her as he sat down next to her. Nice to see you, Kyubi-chan, Naruto said to her. Kyubi chuckled with a nod as she gave Naruto a quick kiss on his cheek. Nice to see you too, Naruto-kun. Now let's begin, Kyubi told him. Naruto's eyes immediately burned with determination as he and Kyubi sat under the cherry blossom tree. Alright, Naruto-kun, Fuinjutsu is definitely the hardest thing for a shinobi to master as it takes careful concentration and effort that not many people want to put into. That's why there aren't many seal masters. Your father was one of them as he was considered the greatest seal master of his time. Alright, Naruto-kun, channel first you must write a precise kanji on the paper in front of you. It takes careful strokes to do so. Penmanship is important, Kyubi told him. Naruto nodded with a smile as he grabbed a pen and a piece of paper. Kyubi looked over his shoulder as he tried to make the precise kanji that she told him about. Naruto finished as he placed a kunai over the paper as he channeled chakra into it. Naruto and Kyubi covered their eyes as they saw a small puff and noticed that the kunai was gone. Kyubi smiled at the act while Naruto turned to Kyubi for an answer on the matter. Not bad, Naruto-kun, it's not perfect, but it's quite good. You just made your first storage seal. There are seals that range from storage to combat to sealing. It's quite an extensive collection. For storage, you simply have to write the name of the item you want to seal and apply chakra to it. However, you should probably know that storage seals must have limits. If you constantly seal things, then the dimension space will shatter and all your stuff will be destroyed with it, Kyubi told him. Naruto took note of her words as he held up a confused face. So how do I know when the seal has too much inside it? Naruto asked her. Kyubi chuckled as she pointed towards the paper. Naruto looked to see a small tear on the paper as he got a confused face again. Each time you seal something into the paper will eventually tear into smaller pieces until it is destroyed. Of course, this also depends on the type of ink and paper you use. You simply used a single stand of paper. Ordinary paper can hold only 15 things inside it until it tears. There is paper made for shinobi who use seals. That type of paper can hold countless things, but it's better for you to just buy the blank scrolls instead of trying to make your own, Kyubi said to him. Naruto nodded at the new information as he exited his mindscape for a second. Naruto opened his eyes and squinted them slightly due to the sudden brightness of sunlight as he stood up. Naruto made a quick kage bunshin and told it to go to the store and buy some storage seals along with kunai that had seals on them also. The clone nodded as it shunshin to the appropriate store. Naruto turned to see Haku resting on the ground along with Kiba, but suddenly gripped his head as the memories of the genjutsu training came into view. Naruto widened his eyes as he mentally chuckled to Kyubi. Your genjutsu techniques are scary, Kyubi-chan, Naruto told her. Kyubi chuckled as she decided to train in the dojo Naruto made for her. It comes with the title of strongest Beiyu, Naruto-kun, Kyubi told him with an innocent chuckle. Naruto sighed with a nod as he saw his clone appear and handed him a ton of scrolls that it got from the store. Naruto thanked the clone as he dispelled it and tried his hand at the various sealing techniques that Kyubi taught him currently. Naruto soon turned his head as he saw Kasumi finish her run as she slowly climbed onto Naruto's lap and went to sleep. Overexerted yourself, didn't you? Naruto asked as Kasumi smacked his side with her tail much to Naruto's amusement. I sure did, Naruto-sama, but don't worry. I'll be ready when your sensei arrives, Kasumi said as she went to sleep. Naruto chuckled as he went over the seals that he got. Kyubi began her lengthy introduction into the different type of scrolls along with the type of seals that would best suit Naruto. Needless to say, Naruto was nearly getting a headache from the information. 1 hour later, Kakashi appeared on top of one of the 3 log posts as he looked to see his team on the ground exhausted. Kakashi sweet-dropped as he saw Haku struggle to open her eyes. Kakashi gave her a nice smile, but stopped as he met her gaze. "You're late," Haku said in a threatening tone. Kakashi nodded as he rubbed the back of his head. Kakashi approached the ice user as he brought her up. "Sorry about that. I saw a strange bird and..." Kakashi stopped as he dodged a fire sword and turned his head to see Naruto with his hand extended. Kakashi turned to see Kiba up also as all 3 genin took soldier pills. "Forget lessons today. I just need to hit something right now. Besides to get experience you should challenge stronger people," Naruto yelled as he and Kasumi charged at Kakashi. Kiba and Akamaru followed Naruto and Kasumi's led as Haku took out her sword as all 3 charged to stun Kakashi. Kakashi gasped as he saw the fury in all 3 of their eyes as they neared him. "Maybe I should stop going to the stone. I don't think I will live long enough to even feel my regret anymore," Kakashi thought as he took a defensive stance as his pissed-off genin caught up to him with all intents of sending the man to his grave. At the Hokage mansion, Chum was currently in the room with Sarutobi as the man had a shocked face at the request Chum just made of him. "Chum, are you sure you want to do that? You don't really have to," Sarutobi told her. Chum gave a small smile, but nodded as she placed a hand on her hip. "Yes I do. I have a feeling it will be fun," Chum told him. Sarutobi sighed, but nodded as Chum walked out of the room. Sarutobi sighed again as he looked out the window. "I guess I will need to up the security for the next month," he said to himself as he turned around and stared at the enormous stack of paperwork as his face paled. "How the hell do you get rid of this thing?" Sarutobi wondered as he sat back down and handled the paperwork. Back with Team 7, 3 hours later. Kakashi sweet-dropped as he looked at the tired form of his genin as they were all on the ground huffing. Kakashi walked a bit closer to them, but was soon flashed a key from all 3 that told him to back away fast. Kakashi slightly trembled, but steeled his nerve as he had the gall to take out his orange book and read as he backed away. Naruto dropped his jaw as he clenched his swords in irritation. "I'm gonna burn that book," Naruto yelled as he rushed back at Kakashi. Kakashi countered with a shunshin as Naruto slashed a tree with his lightning sword. Naruto's head grew a giant tick mark as he swore to the heavens that he would finish off the person who made the accursed book. Naruto sighed as he turned back to his teammates. "I guess that's training then. We have been out here for 5 hours. Let's go," Naruto said to them. Both nodded in agreement as they left the training ground. Unknown to them, Kakashi appeared on a tree branch as he had a smile on his face. "To think they would train before I even got here. Those 3 are scary," Kakashi said as he left in a puff of smoke to go somewhere else. Naruto, Kiba, and Haku smirked as they walked into town after their fierce day of training. "We're gonna get stronger, aren't we?" Kiba asked them. Naruto smirked along with Haku as they headed to a random location. "Of course, Kiba. We are going to get much stronger." "I know we can," Naruto said to him. Kiba nodded with a smirk along with Haku as the 3 walked off into the distance. 1 month later, Naruto, Kiba, and Haku stood on the posts of the training field as they had their eyes closed as if they were concentrating hard on something. All 3 looked at the 3 fast-moving clones of Kakashi as Naruto slightly opened his eyes. "Go," Naruto simply said. Haku smirked as she opened her eyes and charged at one of the 3 clones while doing a quick flash of hand signs. "Hyoten, Hyaru Hyo no Haka ice release, chilling ice graves," Haku yelled as she slammed the ground causing multiple ice spikes to erupt around the field. All Kakashi clones gasped as they avoided the random ice spikes. One clone was unfortunate as it was decapitated by the ice. Haku smirked as the other clones charged at her. Haku did more hand signs as the ice shattered causing a thick cloud of mist to envelop the field. Haku went through the hand signs again as her mirrors formed. "Hyoten, Makyo Hayaso ice release, demonic ice mirrors," Haku yelled as she trapped the entire field in several giant ice mirrors trapping the 2 remaining clones inside. Haku slightly huffed at the extended use of jutsus, but smirked as Naruto and Kiba jumped into the mirrors as Haku did the last of her hand signs. "Hyoten, Hyoiro no Jutsu ice release, ice prison," Haku yelled as the mirrors grew smaller and clung together leaving no escape at all for the clones. Let's go Kiba, Naruto told him. Kiba nodded as both got more feral as they charged the clones. There is no escape. Futago no Gatsuga, twin fangs passing fangs, Naruto and Kiba yelled as they unleashed the chaos in the walls. Due to the restricted movement, the Kakashi clones could do nothing as Naruto and Kiba teared at the ice walls. Soon Haku dispelled the technique as Naruto and Kiba emerged. Kakashi appeared in front of all three and smiled. Well, it appears that the collaboration jutsu between all of you worked out after all, Kakashi said to them. Haku, Naruto, and Kiba nodded with a few smiles as they looked at the time. Well Kakashi-sensei, it's time for us to go, Naruto told him. Kakashi nodded as he disappeared in a puff of smoke. Naruto, Kiba, and Haku smiled at each other as they walked out of the training field. Everyone took one more look back as they saw the destroyed field. Things are going to change, aren't they? Kiba asked them. Naruto chuckled with a nod as Haku toyed with a new senbon. Yep, they are also going to get interesting, Naruto told them. Both nodded as they entered the streets of Konoha. Team 7 smiled as they talked about their training over the past month, but could only chuckle as they saw the streets of Konoha filled with so many people coming to watch the Chunin exams take place. Naruto turned his head to see some Genin shinobi along with their Jonin sensei as they looked over the village and its features. Hey, put me down, someone yelled as Team 7 turned their heads to see a person who looked like a clown along with a girl with a fan on her back as the team walked over to the situation. Kankuro, put the damn kid down. Don't get us in trouble already. We aren't in sooner, the girl said to the clown boy. Shut it, Temari. I'm going to teach this brat to respect his superiors, Kankuro said as he swung his fist at the kid, but stopped as a rock hit his head. Kankuro turned his head to see Sasuke in a tree with a smile as Naruto and his group came into view. Nice shot, Sasuke-chan, your accuracy has improved over the month, Naruto told him. Sasuke narrowed his eyes at Naruto, but turned back to the two Suna Genin. What are you doing here in Konoha? Answer me, Sasuke demanded. Kankuro and Temari smirked while Naruto, Haku, and Kiba face-palmed themselves. It's the Chunin exams, Uchiha. I'm sure you're taking it also, aren't you? Naruto told him. Sasuke narrowed his eyes, but nodded as Naruto shifted his eyes. I think your chakra detection might need some work though, Naruto said as Sasuke turned his head to see a red-haired boy with a gourd on the tree with him. Kankuro, stop this nonsense at once. You're a disgrace to Suna, the boy said to him. Kankuro suddenly flinched as he dropped the kid to the ground. But Gaara, shut up or I'll kill you, Gaara said to him. Sasuke soon let out a punch, but missed as the Suna kid shunshined in an array of sand only to appear at the bottom between his two teammates. Sorry for the trouble, what's your name? Gaara asked. Sasuke smirked as he stepped forward. I am Sasuke Yu. I wasn't talking to you. I mean the blonde whose blood mother craves, Gaara said as Naruto smirked while he stepped forward. It's a sign of politeness to give your own name before asking for someone else's, Naruto told him. Gaara narrowed his eyes at Naruto, but got back to his emotionless face. I am Sabaku no Gaara. Now who are you? Gaara asked him. Naruto sighed as he rubbed the back of his head. I am Naruto Uzumaki, Naruto told him. Gaara nodded as he turned to leave with his teammates. Mother will have your blood, Naruto Uzumaki, Gaara said as he walked away. Naruto quirked up an eyebrow as he formed a link to his beloved Kyubi. Kyubi-chan, you know anything about him at all? Naruto asked her. Kyubi adopted a thinking pose, but nodded soon enough. I don't know the kid personally, Naruto-kun, but I know he's the Jinchuriki of the Ichibi no Shukaku. Man, Shukaku always was a crazy bastard, Kyubi told him with a smile. Naruto chuckled as he knew that these Chunin exams would start to get interesting. Sasuke, meanwhile, seemed it being ignored as he stomped off to go register for the exams. Haku and Kiba walked up to Naruto as they broke him from his daze. Ready to go, Naruto-kun? Haku asked him. Naruto turned to her and smiled with a nod as the three genin walked off. All three made it to the building as they saw a bunch of kids lined up at the door. Naruto looked at the number and sighed as he and his team passed all the kids unnoticed. Soon a boy wearing a green spandex outfit with big eyebrows got pushed to the ground as his female teammate helped him. Please let us through, we have to take the exams, the girl said to the two kids blocking the door. Both kids smirked as they looked at the girl and her teammate. Get out of here, weakling. We are saving all you genin from the terror of the Chunin exams, a kid said as he blocked the door along with his partner. Said partner smirked as he looked at Naruto's group pass by everyone. Finally someone gets it, he said as both looked to see Sasuke with two random teammates approach. Drop the damn genjutsu. This is the second floor, everyone still needs to go up a floor, Sasuke said with an arrogant smirk as he heard the understood nods from nearly all the genin. One of the kids pointed to Naruto's group as everyone stared at them. Maybe you should follow them then as they seem to know it a lot more than you do Uchiha, the boy said as Sasuke seethed at Naruto. Great Sasuke, that's more work for you. You really need to keep your mouth shut at times, Naruto told him. Some people snickered while Naruto and his team walked off. Soon Team 7 made it to the door as Naruto opened the door as they were flashed a level of ki from the rest of the crowd. Naruto had a bored expression on his face along with his teammates as they looked to see the others walking towards them. Hey Naruto, you're here, Shikamaru said as he patted Naruto on the shoulder. Of course I'm here Shikamaru, but to you that might be troublesome, Naruto told him. Shikamaru scratched the back of his head with a sigh and a nod as teammate came into the room. Sakura instantly glared at Ino as the two girls dueled against each other as they butted their heads at each other. Naruto, Haku, and Kiba shook their heads along with Shikamaru, Choji, Hinata and Shino as Sasuke's team entered. Sakura and Ino stopped the glaring as they both crashed into Sasuke as they squealed. Hi Sasuke-kun, they both said to him. Sasuke huffed in annoyance as a silver-haired boy appeared. You're all quite dense aren't you? Can't you see how tense everyone is? He asked them as everyone chilled from the looks of frustrated genin, except for Naruto's team. Who the hell are you? Sasuke said to him. Kabuto smirked as he adjusted his glasses. I am Kabuto Yakushi. I'm also entering the Chunin exams. I have information on nearly everyone here. I thought I might help the rookies out a bit, Kabuto said to them. Sasuke's eyes gleamed while Naruto glared at the man. Naruto turned to his teammates and brought their attention to him. Something's not right here. Haku-chan, Kiba, keep your eyes open. That guy is hiding something, but I don't know what, Naruto told them. Haku and Kiba nodded as they turned back to see Sasuke talking to the man. I want to see Sabaku no Gaara, Rock Lee and Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke said to him. Naruto quirked up an eyebrow at Sasuke's mention of his name, but settled for nothing else. You know their names. That's no fun, Kabuto said as he drew the 3 cards. Naruto and his team moved in a bit closer as they tried to hear. Let's see, Sabaku no Gaara. His teammates are Sabaku no Temari and Sabaku no Kankuro. He has completed 11D ranks, 3C ranks, 2B ranks and, wow, 3A ranks. Apparently he hasn't gotten a scratch on him in any of his missions, Kabuto said surprising all the genin while Team 7 raised their eyebrows slightly. Next is Rock Lee. His teammates are Tenten Higurashi and Neji Hyuga. He has completed 11D rank missions and 3C rank missions. His taijutsu is considered the best out of any genin, Kabuto told them. Sasuke smirked as he now found the reason behind something that seemed important to him. Next is Naruto Uzumaki, Kabuto said. Naruto sighed as he stepped forward for this one. His teammates, Kabuto stopped as Naruto took the card from his hand. Naruto scanned the information as he found nearly a good percentage of it to be true. Naruto narrowed his eyes as he ripped the card into pieces and threw the card in the trash much to Sasuke's irritation. Why did you do that dope? Sasuke asked him. Naruto smirked as he turned to Sasuke. It's none of your business what my stats are Uchiha. And you Kabuto, tell me how did you find out about such secret information that only our Hokage should know? Naruto asked him. Kabuto faltered for a second, but smirked as a guy in a bandana appeared in the room. Alright, sit your asses down and shut the hell up. I am Ibiki, your proctor, and welcome to the gates of hell, Ibiki said startling most of the genin. Naruto smirked as his team turned to Ibiki. Soon everyone sat down as they all awaited his answers. Alright, we will now begin the written test. There is to be no cheating. If you are caught cheating you will be deducted points from your score. Anyone who is caught 5 times would fail automatically, Ibiki told them. What how the hell is that fair? Sakura yelled. Ibiki's ki flared as he turned to her. Nothing in life is fair, now shut your damn mouth and sit back down. After the written test, there will be a 10th question. I suggest you try to stay alive until that time, Ibiki told them. Naruto smirked as he made a small ice mirror and reflected the light at Kiba and Haku. Both saw Naruto moved his hands in a code that both caught. Understood Naruto, they both thought as they got his message. Ibiki stared at everyone as he smirked. Begin. He yelled as the clock ticked. Everyone began as Naruto looked to his right to see Sasuke flash his Sharingan as he obviously followed the stroking pattern of the person in front of him. Naruto smirked as he used his ice mirror to see Haku using her ice release to make mirrors as she copied the answers from people onto her paper. Kiba used a Kamaru to spot the answers off of other people. Naruto smirked as he called for Kyubi. Kyubi-chan, mind helping me cheat? Naruto asked her. Kyubi smirked with a nod as she shrugged her shoulders. Sure Naruto-kun, it's for a good cause anyway, Kyubi said to him with a soft smile. Naruto chuckled with a nod as Kyubi gave him the required answers to the problems on his paper. Time passed as Ibiki smirked. Number 65 fail. Numbers 45 and 23 fail, Ibiki said as the team left. 5 more teams were caught as the time was up. Alright, stop writing. Now is the time for the 10th question. But first I want to know if you want to attempt to answer the question or not, Ibiki said, which raised a few eyebrows. What happens if we don't answer the question? Temari asked him. Well, you fail, but should you answer the question and get it wrong? Well, you will never make it past Genin, Ibiki told them. Naruto narrowed his eyes while Sakura slammed her hands on the table. That's insanity. You can't decide that. Sakura yelled. Ibiki threw a kunai as it passed her hair, startling the pink banshee. I said shut up. My exam, my rules. You're just unlucky to have me for a proctor, Ibiki said to them. Ibiki saw several hands go up as the people exited the room. Anyone else? Ibiki asked them. Hinata wanted to raise her hand, but Naruto placed his over hers as he turned to her and shook his head. Ibiki looked around one more time and smiled. Good job. You all pass, Ibiki said, causing everyone to gasp and question him. Ibiki chuckled as he looked at them. How did we pass? We didn't get the question, Kankuro said to him. That was the 10th question. It was to test your resolve in wanting to become Chunin. The other questions were to test your information gathering skills. Those who got caught failed the test. There are times when a shinobi can't choose his missions and must lead others into hostile territory. Those who wish to save the lives of their men and fight another day aren't shinobi, at least not to me they aren't, Ibiki said to everyone. Naruto smirked along with his team as all the rookie 9 passed the first part. Soon a ball of cloth bursted into the room as 2 kunai hit the ceiling and 2 other hit the ground holding up a banner. Hey maggots, I am the second proctor for the exam, the beautiful and sexy Anko Mitarashi. You haven't witnessed anything yet. Now follow me and let's go, Anko said as she pumped a fist in the air. Everyone in the room sweet dropped as Ibiki appeared from behind the curtain. You're early again, he said as Anko sweet dropped. Soon someone else came through the giant hole in the window as she smirked. Anko, you sure know how to cause a scene, don't you? The person asked. Anko smirked as she turned to her exam proctor partner. Come on Chum, you have to live a little, Anko said to her. Naruto, Kiba, and Haku along with everyone else turned their heads fast to see Chum walking along with Kuromaru. I am the partner proctor for the second exam, Chum Minazuka. It's time to begin the next portion of your exam, Chum said to everyone. Naruto smirked along with his team as he and Chum locked eyes for a second. Chum smirked as she winked at Naruto, which caused the blonde to blush. What the hell, Ibiki? 76 people made it. You're getting old, Anko told him. Ibiki smirked as he looked at the Chunin candidates. Or we have a strong crop this year, he told her. Anko smirked as she looked at everyone. Well, it doesn't matter. When me and Chum are done, more than half of this group will be dead, Anko said as she startled everyone. Follow us to training ground number 44, we will begin there, Chum said as she and Anko left. Naruto and his team got up as they turned to everyone else. Well, get your asses in gear and let's go, Naruto said to them as he, Haku and Kiba left. Everyone followed out as Ibiki collected the papers. Ibiki stopped as he saw a note on Naruto's paper. To Ibiki, there is something off about that Konoha nin, Kabuto Yakushi. He has an ominous chakra and Kasumi-chan said that he smells of snakes. He has information that he should have about the shinobi of our village. Please run it by Gigi aka Hokage-sama. That is all. Chunin candidate. Naruto Uzumaki, the note said. Ibiki narrowed his eyes as he took the note. Not bad, Naruto Uzumaki. Now I will go run this to Hokage-sama, Ibiki said to himself as he shunshin to meet with the Hokage about the issue that had just come to light thanks to Naruto. That will be it for this video. If you want more, comment down below, like, subscribe. And see you guys later.